Okay, so hey everyone, sorry about the lighting. It's kind of crap lighting, but well, it doesn't matter. So let's get into our next scenario. Okay, so I want to cut off my sister after she admitted to selling my dog for drug money. My sister, Luna, has gone to AA and drug rehab in the past year. We're all in our 20s. Luna's 24, I'm 22. We have brother Daniel, 26, who I'm close with but doesn't talk to Luna at all. I've supported of Luna up until this past week. I went to a meeting with her instead of my mom, who normally goes. I was introduced to the group, and the meeting was about forgiving and honesty. During this meeting, Luna told me a few things that I didn't know. She stole $500 from me, which I thought was my boyfriend. I ended up breaking up with that guy over it. She said she would pay me back the money. She sold my dog for drug money. The dog, I thought, ran away because someone left the gate open. She has borrowed items and never brought them back. I sat there stunned because this happened within the last 3 years. She only recently hit rock bottom when my parents kicked her out for stealing my mom's wedding ring. So I'm not shocked. I have not lived at home for 3 years, and the dog disappeared right before I was going to move. I left the meeting. I've gotten calls from my sister telling me she's sorry. She didn't mean for it to happen. I told my mom what happened, and she has told Luna she needs to pay me back for the cost of everything. I also pay total. Luna would owe me $4,000, and I want her to pay me back for what she took. Luna said she wants forgiveness and doesn't want the money, but she will try to. She doesn't have the money, but she will try to. I told her I didn't know if paying her back would make me want to have her in my life. I tried to be supportive, but she's caused me so much pain and suffering. She let me break up with someone over the money, saying that she saw him take it out. Well, I should have been smarter, but I never thought my sister would take money from me or sell my dogs to someone for drugs or alcohol. I'm thinking of cutting her off and no longer having her in my life. Luna brought a puppy to my apartment for $500, and she said that she would make up the rest. The puppy isn't the same breed as the other dog, but it's cute as a puppy. I told her that it doesn't mean I'm going to forgive her. Am I overreacting? I feel furious thinking about this. I called my ex and apologized, but he told me he didn't want to talk to me again. I told him I understood, and there are no hard feelings. We have been broken up for about a year now, and I have a new boyfriend. I have no interest in rekindling a relationship, but I do think that what Luna did crossed lines. What do I do? Sister, didn't it? Okay. Well, right. So, there's a lot of stuff going on. Okay. So, first of all, obviously you think that is a possibility that you're overreacting. No, you're not overreacting at all. This is a massive shock to anyone, especially if it's been done by someone who is close to you, especially your sister. So you're not overreacting at all. This is a very extreme scenario. Secondly, I think that if you need the money, then obviously take it, but I don't think that that's what matters in the situation. It's not the money, it's the effect it had on your life. I mean, dogs are things that people love. It's almost like selling a family member away or something. And yeah, she can replace the dog, but it's not about the dog or the money. It's about the actual relationship you had with your boyfriend, which is now gone, and the dog that you had, which you won't see again ever. So what should you do? I mean, this is such a difficult situation. Firstly, I don't think there's anything wrong with deciding that actually what she did was too extreme, and the emotional pain that it caused you has meant irreparable damage to any possibility of a relationship with her. That is besides that is despite the fact that she is trying to make amends, and despite the fact that if you take the view that addiction is something that makes you do things you wouldn't normally do, and therefore you are less culpable to your actions. Despite that, that doesn't take away your right to decide independently that the things that she did means that you don't want her to be in your life anymore. And I mean, your sister's only been going to rehab for the past year. So having someone like that, so destructive in your life, who could relapse at some point, is quite a risky thing to do. So no, you're not overreacting, I think. And I think that your sister, well, I wish her well, that there's nothing wrong with you deciding that the things that she did caused you too much pain for you to have her in your life anymore. And I mean, your brother doesn't talk to her anyway, so it's not like you'll have to make many changes in your social circle to accommodate that decision. Obviously, the other option is to forgive her and then be involved in her life again, but all of that decision depends on how emotionally painful the consequences of her actions were. So that's my thoughts. Sorry I didn't upload for a few weeks. It's just random stuff going on in my life. Anyways, best of luck. Bye.